There's no such thing as a small disaster. So when you call 1-800-WATER-DAMAGE of North Dakota, we come prepared to restore your life back to normal. From burst pipes to unexpected mold discoveries or fire damage, when things couldn't be worse, we come to you with our best. With empathy, local expertise, and a truck full of seriously powerful equipment. 1-800-WATER-DAMAGE of North Dakota. Restoring what matters most. 701-670-2022.
Good afternoon. Welcome to this Valley News Now weather update brought to you by 1-800-WATER-DAMAGE of North Dakota. I'm First Alert Storm Team meteorologist Joseph Williams. Basically, the time is currently 3:10 p.m. and it's certainly a quiet afternoon. Taking a break from that blowing snow we saw on Sunday and the dangerously low wind chills that we saw this morning. And now we're just looking at a cold but sunny Monday afternoon on our hands. However, as I'll show in just a second, we actually do have two First Alert weather days coming up for the latter half of this week, as towards the end of the week, another Arctic air mass will bring dangerously cold temperatures and wind chills across our region. So let's get started. Again, it's for Friday and Saturday. This was declared earlier this morning. We declared the First Alert Weather Day earlier this morning because of the threat of Arctic air settling in towards the end of the week. And that's going to lead to things like wind chills in the 40s below zero. That's going to be likely, at least. Sub-zero air temperatures across our region. We're talking about 20s for the 20s below zero for the morning lows, and teens below zero for the afternoon highs for both this Friday and Saturday. But before that happens, we'll actually see dropping temperatures throughout Thursday, and I will show that in a second. With these kinds of temperatures and wind chills, that can lead to frostbite in just minutes. So let me show you what we're expecting here. Again, cold air will continue filtering in from Canada, and what especially happens is that by the 22nd, this coming Thursday, the heart of that Arctic air mass really starts pushing into the northern plains. That's what this deep purple color is, that cold air filtering in from Canada. It's going to lead to the coldest air of the season sliding into the northern plains on Thursday, Friday, and into Saturday. Now, we do warm up a little bit as we get towards Sunday, as warmer air will try to push back into a region. As the cold air pushes in from the north, it means that we'll go from the teens on Tuesday and Wednesday to the sub-zero range on Thursday afternoon, and then Friday and Saturday, look at this, we're still looking at sub-zero temperatures across all of North Dakota and Minnesota. Even for Saturday afternoon, still holding on to single digits and teens below zero in eastern North Dakota and all of Minnesota. So the northern parts of not just our region, but much of the U.S. getting impacted by this blast of cold air. Here's a look at the expected lows for Friday and Saturday. For Friday morning, we're looking at lows of around 24 below in Fargo versus 29 below in Bemidji for both Friday morning and Saturday morning. For Devil's Lake, we're looking at a low 24 below and 23 below. Similar temperatures expected. It's going to be cold out there. Make sure to bundle up. Here's a look at a wind chill forecast. Basically, we're looking at wind chills in the 40s to even 50s below zero for Friday morning. We do, quote unquote, warm up during the afternoon hours on Friday, seeing wind chills still in the 20s to 30s below zero. I'm thinking 41 below in Foston and 28 below in Fargo, for example. Saturday morning winds will be a little lighter. So the wind chill is not as likely to be as extensive, but we're still looking at 40s to even 50s in parts of our region. I'm thinking maybe 59 below is possible in Rosa at one point, 59 below in Thief River Falls for Saturday morning. By Saturday afternoon, with that warm air filtering in, we will warm up, quote unquote, again, to the teens and 20s below zero for the wind chill. Now, this is not the actual temperature. Again, this is wind chill, but basically it means we're looking at wind chills in the 40s below zero across much of our region for Friday and Saturday morning. And even for the afternoon hours, we're still going to at least be in the 20s below zero, which means both Friday and Saturday are just cold all around. You're definitely going to want to take some precautions to protect yourself from the cold this coming Friday and Saturday. Even for Thursday afternoon, though, it is going to be frigid out there. Now, what's happening currently? Well, as of this afternoon, we're still dealing with this Arctic air pushing into our region. Now, some warm air from out west will filter in on Tuesday and Wednesday, so we'll warm up into the teens for our highs. But before that happens, we're still going to deal with sub-zero temperatures in our region for tonight. Look at this. The afternoon hours are seeing single-digit temperatures above zero. Southeastern North Dakota, but in northwest Minnesota, we're looking at sub-zero temperatures. And because of that, even with just a light wind pushing through, that means you're going to be seeing wind chills in the teens below zero if you're walking out the door this afternoon. So if you're going out on your break, it is cold out there. Not as cold as this morning. That's the good news. Well, the bad news is still cold outside. Now, we do have another cold weather advisory in the Northern Valley for your Tuesday morning commute. Wind chills will be as low as 40 below in some parts of our region. I'm thinking the 40s below zero, if we do see those wind chills, they'll probably be at the international border. Many other areas will simply see wind chills in the upper 20s to mid 30s below zero. And here's a look at our regional forecast to show you what I mean. Starting the clock at 7 a.m. Tuesday morning, we have a wind chill of 19 below with the air temperature of 4 below in Lakota by 7 a.m. versus 7 below and 23 below for Grafton. In northwest Minnesota, where we're expecting the coldest wind chills, we're generally in the 20s to low 30s below zero. And down south, we're looking at morning lows in the single digits below zero with wind chills in the teens and 20s below zero. So Lemoore, for instance, will see a temperature right at the 0 degree mark, with a wind chill of 13 below versus 8 below and 22 below in Fergus Falls. So it is going to be cold. As Chad just wrote, brr, that is the best way to sum up this entire forecast, I will say. Tomorrow afternoon, we do warm up. We'll be much warmer compared to the day. We'll see highs in the low teens down south, single digits above zero up north, with wind chills on either side of zero, basically. But notice some of those snow icons down south. That's because we are first alert tracking a couple of clipper systems from Canada. There's a low pressure system circulating in central and northern Canada, and some low pressure systems are riding along this low, including this one that will sweep into the northern plains on Tuesday, bringing some scattered snow showers in the process. So we'll see our first round of snow showers coming in late morning, early afternoon on Tuesday, and you can see that it's mainly impacting the Southern Valley and southeastern North Dakota. So Fergus Falls, Jamestown, Lisbon, Hankinson, you have a good opportunity of seeing some light snow coming down during the afternoon hours. Areas up north, such as in Grand Forks and Park River, it's not likely you'll see any snow coming down. I'm thinking you guys will stay snow-free, basically. The southern areas, though, you'll see some light snow coming down. By 8 o'clock, the bulk of the moisture will be out of our region. We get a break from the snow heading into Tuesday night, but then Wednesday morning we get another round of snow showers across the region, which will bring that scattered snow shower activity in the process. And then we'll see maybe a few more flurries and showers moving in on Wednesday afternoon and evening. And around the same time we see those scattered snow showers Wednesday afternoon, we could see some gusty winds coming through, whip up that snow, leading to a couple of pockets of blowing snow and low visibility during the afternoon hours. So we'll have to keep an eye on Wednesday, but basically it means that we're looking at some scattered snow shower activity on Tuesday and Wednesday, which could lead to some snow accumulation in some locations. So let's go over how much snow we could end up seeing. If I can get to the graphic. There's the graphic. Thinking about 1 to 3 inches of about 2 to 3 inches at worst between southeastern North Dakota and the Southern Valley. Most areas at most are probably looking at about 1 to 2 inches of accumulation. That's this light blue right here. So not much accumulation expected from the snow showers, but the snow showers alone could lead to a few slick spots in the road. So there's something to keep in mind. But the other issue is, again, we are first alert tracking some wind gusts on Wednesday afternoon. We could see wind gusts at or above 30 miles per hour at times as those snow showers continue on Wednesday afternoon. It could lead to a couple pockets of low visibility due to this snow getting picked up in the process. So we are going to keep an eye on Wednesday afternoon. But basically, we're just looking at some scattered snow shower activity for Tuesday and Wednesday. Again, to sum up the entire forecast, Tuesday and Wednesday, got some scattered snow showers leading to some snow accumulation, a couple of travel impacts. Keep the VNN weather app handy. I don't think it's going to be as extensive as this past Sunday, though, so that is the good news. It's just going to be your classic hit and miss shower activity for Tuesday and Wednesday, so that's the good news there. Towards the end of the week, though, again, we get that cold air mass settling in from Canada into the region. Our first alert weather days are for Friday and Saturday because we anticipate that the coldest temperatures of the week will be during that period of time. Friday and Saturday, morning lows in the 20s below zero, highs in the teens below zero. Even on Sunday, we're right at the 0 degree mark for our high and 13 below for the low. So it is going to be cold out there. Definitely make sure to bundle up and take some precautions to protect yourself in the cold. I definitely would limit outdoor exposure and basically just use the weekend as an excuse to stay at home if you can at least. Or if you, again, otherwise if you do have to go outside, make sure to wear a few layers to protect yourself from the cold. Now I'll be on for Valley News Live at 5:30. Russ Thomas will be on for Valley News Live at 6 and 10, and I believe the 6:30 and 9 too. I'll have to talk to him about that, but he'll be on for tonight's shows at least. So be sure to tune in to the First Alert Forecast to get the latest updates. And I'll also be giving periodic updates on the VNN First Alert weather app, so be sure to tune in. I was just checking. Yeah, Russ will be on for Valley News Live at 6, 6:30, 9, and 10. So be sure to tune in to watch him for those shows. Or watch me at 5:30 to get your latest First Alert forecast. So be sure to tune in. But in the meantime, I'll be giving periodic updates on the VNN First Alert weather app. So be sure to tune in to get your notifications too. And otherwise, I'm going to get off of here. Have a safe, wonderful Monday afternoon, and enjoy the. Again, make sure to have a weather plan in place for the next few days as we first alert track some snow showers on Tuesday, Wednesday, and see that bitter cold coming in towards the upcoming weekend.
There's no such thing as a small disaster. So when you call 1-800-WATER DAMAGE of North Dakota, we come prepared to restore your life back to normal. From burst pipes to unexpected mold discoveries or fire damage, when things couldn't be worse, we come to you with our best. With empathy, local expertise, and a truck full of seriously powerful equipment. 1-800-WATER DAMAGE of North Dakota. Restoring what matters most. 701-670-2022.